Hi guys, this video will cover ACT Test 28 and Math section. Okay, when you do Math section, try to utilize your calculator as much as possible and then try to plug in as much as possible. So first, um, the first 40 questions, you should get everything right because those are easier questions. And also, whatever you have to think about is how you can save some time from the earlier question, and then you can do the later question better as well. Okay, let's do the question by itself. And number one, high school sold $5 each. Person ticket was enrolled admission, getting one pretzel, one can soda each. Additional price cost $1 and soda $1. Team sold 120 tickets and additional, and team collected total of $702. How many additional can of soda? So it says 120 tickets. So 5 times 120, which is 600. So 702 minus this, we have 102 more. But then 36 more pretzel. So pretzel is $1. So minus $36. Take it off. Then 60, $6 left. And then can of soda is 1.5. If you divide by 1.5, then this can be 44. In the football, total offense consists rushing offenses. This is 1997. Number of play, total offense that are passing offense. Total offense is passing offense. So it says total offense consists rushing offense and passing offense, right? So total offense is right now 1997. Total is 3,579, but they want to take out the rushing offense, which is 1,028. So 2551. Okay. A 7-day week is how many times as long as 7-day week is as long as 60 minutes. 60 minutes is 1 hour. So how many hours in 7 days? 24 times 7, which is 168. F dollars per hour, H hours, then G dollars per hour, 3 hours. Okay, so F dollars, H hours plus G dollars times 3 H hours. So J. Trapezoid is given. What is the area? Area of trapezoid is 1/2 top 6 plus bottom 10 times height. So 8 times 3, 24. And then graph below shows number of books checked out. And then really how many books need to be checked out on the 5 days. 5-day mean equal to mean of first 4 days. First 4 days mean 20 plus 40 plus 35 plus 25. Add it up, 60, 100, 120 divided by 4, 30. So you have to add 30 more, so they keeping the mean as 30. So ball is kicked upwards, h feet above the ground, and t second after it's kicked. Relationship is this one. How many feet above the ground is the ball 2 seconds? So if you put 2 seconds on t, h is 50 times 2 minus 16 times 2 squared. 100 was 64, so 36. 8, the high-low temperature 3 period, which they had the greatest range of temperature. Range of temperature is difference, like which difference is the greatest? You can see the first one is 18, 19, 17, 12. So 19, Wednesday. And the sibling, Peter, Paul, Mary earned total of this much. Peter earns 37% total earn, and then what fraction 200 did Mary earn? Okay, so $37% of $200 is probably $74. So 74 plus 16, which is 90. So Mary earned $110 then. $110 out of 200. So which is for this one, value of this one. So f of g of -3. So you're putting -3 here. So 9 times 2, 27. 27 times 2 is 54, 64. Oh, bless me. Excuse me. What is the area of this one? So we can draw it out one by one and then count them one by one. That'll be easier. I'll say you have this much is just like entire the square. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is the covered entire thing. And then I just break it off as a triangle. First triangle is this one. Base is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And height is 2. So 1/2 7 times 2, which is 7. That's the first triangle. The second triangle or second one probably should I say this one we take it out. Let's do this way. So this one, this is second one. Basically 3 times height 1, so 3 divided by 2, and then this one 3 divided by 2, which is 9 divided by 2. Adding up, this is 6. And then in the middle, then we think about this. Oops. This is trapezoid. You can think it as bases 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 1, 2, 3. So 7 plus 3, 10 divided by 2, 5 times height is 1, 2, 2, so 10. So I get the 23. Roof rise 4 inches for each 12 inches horizontal run. So if 12 inches and 4 inches go, 12 and 4. Roof rise this much, how many inches horizontal run? So ratio. So every, okay, this rise is 4 and then run is 12. And then rise is 30/1/2 x is the one. So this is 1/3. Cross multiplying x has to be 90 and 3/3. 2, so 91, 1/2 j. 4, 8 plus 2 plus b is -2 and 4. So 10 and then 16, 26. Make sure you put the parentheses around. Necessary peril. LM, not really. AB and DC. Yeah. This one has the peril, so that if you add this 2, that becomes 180. Yeah, so put 80 and no, 2 only. Each day Forster store sells 112 gallons milk for $2.10 per gallon. Increase price per gallon, so number of gallons of salt decreased by 2. Okay, $2.10, but then every time you increase 0.03, let's say X. Okay, this is price now, new price. The number of the gallon 112 decreased by 2, so 2x. Okay. Then this times this has to be E, equivalent factoring 6 and -1. Okay. If you don't know, you plug number and write it in the calculator. Okay, x is 2 and you plug in. And then plug in this 2 and 3, 6 over 25 plus 11 over 50 plus 1 over 6, 1 over 5. So let's make it as a 50 altogether. 50, so 12 plus 11 plus 10 over 50. 21, 33. So let's see. So how the hours and minutes 12 to 0 o'clock represent the 4 digit. Following is the largest product that obtained by multiplying the digits into one of these represents. Okay, so the biggest one. Let's say, what is the biggest number that you, within 12, you're multiplying the biggest number you can have? 12 is 2, it's not. 11, 1, 10, 0, 9. So 9 will be the biggest one by itself, right? And then now minutes. Minutes, the biggest number that you can come up with. I think the big number would be 59, probably. Yeah, 59 will be the biggest number that you can multiply. So this one, 81 times 5 is 405 each. The difference to integer is 4, and then sum of the same two integers is 38. What is greater the two integers? So let's say x minus y is 4, and x plus y is 38. You subtract this 2, plus this 2, 2x equals 42. X has to be 21. Okay. Area of square is this one. So 15 and 15, you can think of as Because 15 times 15 is 225. What is the total area of the square inches of two small triangle? So it says isosceles triangle, so which means this is 15 as well. And this is 15. So 30 and 30. So 30, 1/2 times 30 times 30. 9,409. Oh, the two smaller triangles, sorry. Smaller triangle itself is not the entire thing. Try smaller triangle. So this one and this one. So 450 minus 225, 225. 21. Which of the following closest the height of the smokestack? This height. This is the same ratio. 5 to 6 is 82x. Plus multiplying 5x equals 480. X is 96. What is this? True. Just solve it out. Left side x squared plus 10x plus 25 equals x squared plus 2x plus 1. X squared goes away. 8 equals minus 24. X is minus 3. Or you can plug in, like in the negative 3 here, it becomes 2 squared 4. So here, negative 2 squared 4. That makes sense. That's another way to do. An equivalent triangle with this one following condition, third vertex. So this one has to be between these two, right? Because this says equilateral triangle. So the length of this one is 2m, so half of it m has to be. So, and then if you draw a triangle like this, and it's 30, 60, 90. So this is type of triangle that you have. The height is red 3x. If this is x, then red 3x. So since it is x, diagonal of square is this. This is 2 red 2. Then x and x. X squared plus x squared is 2 red 2 squared, which is 8. So 2x squared is 8. X squared has to be 4. X has to be 2. Oh, area of this. Oh. This was 4. Yeah. Always try to read the question one more time so don't make mistakes. Which of the following relationship must be true? So this 2 means cosine. So adjacent hypotenuse, adjacent to 20. So cosine theta is 20 over hypotenuse x. So cosine this a. Plus, this is plus, and this is minus. The easiest way to do is you plug in. Let's say 9, you plug in 3, and then this doesn't make sense because negative number. 16, 4 doesn't make sense. 25, you put 5 plus 9, which is 3, which is 8, 25 works. Otherwise, you have to do a lot of work. So I would recommend you to do those things. Perimeter in inches, NP, NPQRS. So this, okay, this pentagon, you have to get the perimeter of it. So we know 24 here, and then another hint that we can find is point PQR is midpoint of each. So then This is 5, and this is 5, and then this is 12. Okay, 12, and then 5, 12, 25 plus 144, 169. So this is 13 then. Because Pythagorean theorem, if you do. So then we add it up. So 13 plus 13, 26 plus 5 plus 5, 10 plus 24. So 60. To the nearest percent, what percent total US population in 1999? Total US male. Male is this much. Okay, so I need a calculator for this. 133. Circle graph is the nearest, what is the nearest measure central angle of west? West. 1999 west. 1999 west is 22%. 22.4 times 360. 81. Millions of people. What is average growth per year? Total U.S. population from this to this. 1992 5. Total is, it was 262.8 minus 248.8. So if you do that, this is 14. Right? 14 grow out of 248.8. Per year. I didn't see that. Per year. Per year. So we have to divide by 5 again. So anyway. Oh, why do I do this? So this 14 is total growth divided by 5. 0.8. And then 31. Every measurement focus. Okay, object is D. O is 36. 1 over 36 plus 1 over 12. That is 1 over f. So make it this one 36 multiplied by 3. So this is 4. So 4 out of 36, which means 1 out of 9. So 9 is to be the answer for this one. Prime number from 2, 3, 4, 5 is prime number. So 2, 3, 5 is prime number. 3 out of 5. What is the value of this and y? So 5 instead of x, we're putting 2. Plus 4 instead of y, we're putting 3x, which is 2 squared. So 10 plus 9, 19. 34, what is the diagonal of rectangle has this? There's 3 of both of them. Okay, 0, comma 3 is here. 4, 3 is here. 4, 0. 0, 2, 4, 3. So then 5. 3, 4, 5 triangle. You can think it as well. Or you can do Pythagorean theorem. Value of x for this one. We bring the base as a base 5 and we switch the side 2 or x, so 25. Or you can plug in these values on the x and then you get the 2, then that's the answer. Since you have calculator, you can use, you go to math button, math, and then roll down to log base. Then you can put this 36. The will remain. This is equation. G. Because 0.05 is slope. Slope means like how much it increase every time you put whatever x value. How many cubic feet wood are there to tree stump show below? Cubic feet, which is volume. So using this all. Top one is, so now 1/3 I h is 1 1/2, which is 3/2. R squared 2.5 squared, so 5/2 squared plus the 1.53/2 squared plus multiplying this 2, 15/4. So inside of this one, it looks like 25, 9, 34, 40, 45/9. And then this goes away, pi/2. So 40, let me just calculate it from now. 19 point something. So see. Which are following set of real solution for this one? Distribute this. So right side is 2x plus 10, so it's equal to each other. So all the numbers, any number you put, it works. 39. Okay, from top, you can just put in the calculator and run it, and then you probably get the decimal number, and then you change the fraction. Let me just do it anyhow. The top one first, 1/2 over, this is 6, and then 3 plus 2, which means 5. So 1/2 times 6/5. So 3/5 is the top one. Now, bottom 3/5, and then the common denominator is 12. 6 plus 4 plus 3. So 13. So multiply by 12/13. So 65 and 36. Okay. Number 40. 100 meters and drive. The uniform width 12. Okay, which are following closest to area in square meters of the garden. So garden is this. So 100 is the diameter of this one. So outer side, the radius, let's say radius, outer side radius is 50. And garden is like 50 minus 12, right? So small one is 50 minus 12. 50 minus 12 is 38. So then the large one first, pi r squared, pi 50 squared minus pi 38 squared. 7, 8, 4 minus 5 times 5 something. Oh, why do I do this? It's, yeah, we don't need to do, I was like getting the area of the drive. We only need to get this one. Okay. So that is 4,500. Yeah, this one is like unusual. I mean, like not necessary. Oh, what am I talking? 0, 0, 1, 1. So it's a 2. Simple. Smallest sine. Sine graph, if you think about it, is going up from the like 0. Right? So close to 0 is the smallest sine. So smallest angle that you can find is even, E-L-E-N. So it's K. 43. What you're following, y-intercept. Y-intercept is here, which is P. Here. Specify one of the following function, which is constant linear trigonometry up and down. Reflect over this one. So you draw it out like this. And reflect this side like this, right? And then going this. So this is reflection. So vector of actually it's vector of 35. Vector of 35. 35 is 5 and 7, and 16 is 2, 8, 2, 4, 2, 2. So we're doing 5, 7, 2, dealing with 5, 7, 2. And then this is good. 48, 28 is 3 times 8, so it's 3. We don't have vector of that. This one, 2 and 5, okay. Everything else seems fine. 6, even number. Okay, 12 is 12 times 10 times 8 times 6 times 4 times 2. Okay, and then divide by 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 goes away, and you multiply this 12 times. On this graph, so x, you put in 1 minus 3y equals 7y equals minus 6y is 3 negative 2. What happened? The value of this x increase. So you put, numbers, or you can simplify this one. You distribute this, so x plus 1 minus x, so x goes away, 1. It's remain constant as a 1, no matter what you put. Whatever number you put is going to be 1. So the ABC. So it looks like, 2x plus 5 plus x plus 15 has to be 180, because this is everything. So 3x plus 20 is 180, so 3x equals 160. Right. Then 2x plus 5. So x is 160 over 3. 2x is 320 over 3 plus 5. So which is this is 100. So 11. Slope. What is slope of this passing through this one? Rise or run? Rise is 14 over run is 1. So it's 14. Degree major angle of this one. So always degree 180 degree is pi. Then x is 5 pi over 12. Then you multiply this to this side. 5 pi over 12. 5 pi goes away. This one 15. 75. Circle. Center is 2, 6, 2, 6, 2, 6. And then area is 4 pi, which means radius is 2, 2 squared. So it's the false. Satisfy this one. The meaning of this one is x equals y. Right? You multiply y on both sides. So if you put x as a y, 1, that's good. Good. You plug, instead of y, you plug x, 2x squared, and then instead of y, you're putting x, 2x squared. That's good. Good. This doesn't work. What is value of k? Translating next is translate triangle. Two by three matrix represent ABC with this standard coordinate plane. After translation of ABC, matrix represent. Okay. -1, -2, comma 1. Somewhere here. And 1, comma 2, somewhere here. 3, comma -2. It's gonna be here. This triangle. In the beginning. And then now second one is -4, 0. This one. -1, comma 1. This one. And 1, comma something. Something that we can find somewhere here. And we can find something similar like this, right? So we have to find the pattern of how it moves. So it looks like, you know, the very left one, left 2, down 1. So left x, we have to put -2, and y, we have to put -1. So then from this one, x -1 is 1, and then from -2 to -1 more, -3. So it's down 1 more. Okay, this one, 56, define this one, okay. So output is 1. Okay, we have to go backward, 1, and when both inputs are 1, then 1. So then this has to be 1. Let's go here, then this 1, 1, 1, right? So A, B has to be 1 and 1 between J and K. And then to make 1 from not input is 0, then input output is 1, so input is 0, right? And then or either input 1, or if both input are 1, then input is 1. So both of them are 1, 1, then 1, but then otherwise it's not. So both of them are not equal to each other. One second. Either 1 or both. Oh, so we shouldn't have any 1, so 0, 0 is to be. So it's J. So when you have this type of thing, if you take out the absolute value, x plus b is greater than 4, x plus b has to be less than -4. So from top, x has to be negative b plus 4, x has to be negative b minus 4. Negative b minus 4, 4 minus b, which is greater, that's good, a. If you don't want to do this, you can just plug number for x, b, which is like 2, and you can just run it. Whenever m and n both integer, what is this represent? Scientific notation. So let's do 5 times 8 first, which is 40. Okay, and times 10 m plus n, right? But then 40 is not scientific notation. It's changed to 4 comma 0 times 10, 1. So then we add this one too. So it's g. Point A, B, C, D lie on the order straight line, and the midpoint of AC is B. So A and C. Midpoint is B. And midpoint of AD is C. So let's say this is D. Okay. And the length of AB is X. That means this is X. This is 2X then. Length of CD is this. What is length of this AB? CD is 3 minus, so this is equal to 3x minus 6, and x has to be 6. X is 6. If you solve this part out, then 4x means 4 times 6, which is 24. AB, so 18 degree, how can you change to radian is a question. So 18 is x, 180 is pi. So 10, which is oh my god, didn't read the question carefully. 10 centimeter is so entire thing is 2 pi r, 20 pi is the entire thing times 18 over 360. That's the proportion of it. So if you do this, this is 20, 20 goes away, pi left. So this is it. Okay, I hope that this video helped you to understand better. So we'll come back with the reading section as well. So see you soon. Bye.